Hello Essence Tribe, welcome to your practice for today. So today we're going to be working into the back side body. So this is a myofascial flow that's focusing on the back side body. And the cool thing about these myofascial flows is we could take the same sequence for all the different lines of the body, front side body, back side body, side body, spiral line, and just by tweaking your intention and the way you move in the posture, you can target different areas. So today we're focusing on the backside body. So there's going to be a lot of folding and rounding and pulling through the fascial chain from the bottom of your feet, the fascia, all the way up to where that fascial net on the backside body attaches at the front of your skull. If you'd like to deepen this practice, check out the myofascial release techniques for the backside body as well. That's on the YouTube page, and you can either do that right before practice or right after, or anytime in the same day, and that will further facilitate some of that opening on the backside body, that myofascial net. Okay, so let's get started. Starting in the usual way, Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees wide apart. One hand to your abdomen, one hand to your chest. Just taking the time to settle in here, to breathe into your body. Really noticing the backside body on the earth. So that's your focus for today, is your backside body, right from the soles of your feet all the way to where the attachment point is on your forehead. So every breath you take, every shape you find yourself, every posture, really intend for the breath to move into that backside body, for that space in the body to be lengthening out and releasing. Just starting here by tuning into the breath, noticing your backside body, breathing into it. Just remembering that ultimately this is your practice. Take it at your own pace with your own breath. You can skip any of the vinyasas and move straight to downward facing dog. You can even come to tabletop instead of down dog. You don't have to do all of the poses. If there's somewhere that feels really good for you, feel free to stay. Just pause the video. Stay there. You can move through things if you don't like them, if they don't feel good in your body. But just remember that the pose really only starts when you're ready to get out of it. So if you're feeling that twinge of anxiety that you're wanting to move out, know that this is just that point where the pose is really starting, and try and stay. And take the hands to the outsides of the knees, draw them together, bring your knees into your chest, pick your head up, tuck your chin. Kind of the first pull into the backside body here, really squeezing into this small little ball. Maybe you rock side to side. Maybe you rotate your knees in small circles to massage out the low back one way and then the other. And when you're ready, soles of your feet come to the mat. Supine twist to the right. Hips pick up, shift left, knees drop right. Shoulder blades ground down. And if it feels okay for you, send your gaze to the left. Find stillness, allow your body to find the shape here. No forcing, no gripping, no tension, just being. Starting to warm the body up. Encourage the opening. Just reminding your body of what it is that you're about to do. That it's time to just let go. Good, knees gently come back through center. Pull the knees into the chest, squeeze in, tuck your chin, lengthen through your backside body. Maybe the toes even draw towards the knees just to put a little extra tug. Good, soles of your feet to the mat. Pick your hips up, shift them right. Knees drop left, ground through shoulder blades, gaze goes right, breathe. and exhaling with depth. Not forcing anything, but breathing deeply. Knees draw back through center, bring them into your chest, squeeze. Flex the toes, pick the head up if that feels comfortable for you. If it's more spacious, that's fine as well. And from this shape, you can either rock and roll forwards and backwards, or just roll to one side and come up on all fours, tabletop position. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Finding a nice long spine just to start practice here today. Belly button draws in and up. Lengthen crown of your head forward, tailbone to the back of the room. Toes can be tucked or tops of the feet flat on the mat, it doesn't matter. Find some movement here. Inhale, belly drops, chest lifts. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, cow, belly drops, chest lifts. Good. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin. Really press firmly into your hands. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Come back to stillness. And tuck your toes. Send your sit bones to the sky, downward facing dog. First inverted posture of your practice. Just take some time, pedal it out. Bend your left knee and press your right heel down towards the earth. Feel that pull through the back of your right leg. Send your breath there. Maybe press a little more firmly with the hands just to focus that lengthening. Let your head drop. Breathe. Right heel descends, left knee bends. And we'll switch. Left heel descends, right knee bends this time. Press firmly through your hands. Head hangs heavy. Breathe into the back of your left leg. Good. One more time each side. Left knee bends, right heel descends. Press into the hands. Belly draws towards thigh. Breathe into the leg. Head is heavy. Good. And switch. Left heel descends, right knee bends. Same thing. Find that shape. Integrate it with intention. Good. Find your down dog. Firm through the balls of the feet. Heels lift. Knees bend. Send your sit bones high. Really lengthen through your spine. Press the earth away from you. Let your head be heavy. See if you can find just a little bit more activation in your arms and your legs. Really make this strong. Maybe your muscles start to shake a little bit. That's good. Excellent. Exhale, look forward. Walk your feet up to meet your hands. Forward fold, feet hip width apart. Hands to opposite elbows. Let the upper body hang heavy. Really ground into the feet. And once you're grounded in your feet, knees bent slightly, head heavy. This is really working. You'll feel this up the whole backside chain. You can intensify it a little bit just by pulling your toes up towards your nose. But stay grounded in your feet so the weight is even between the balls of your feet and your heels. Maybe just nodding your head yes and no just to floss the fascial nut there. Left and right. A slight sway of your upper body. Just finding some mobility. Good. Exhale, hands come to earth. Heel toe your feet back together. Big toes touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Extended Tadasana. Fingertips reach high. So just pausing here for a moment. Shoulders drop away from ears, ground down through your feet. Bring the fingers together to touch. Just press the pads of the fingers together, just feeling that feedback loop. And then bring the hands all the way down to the heart. Still feeling kind of that feedback from the fingers. We're going to move with some breath and sound here, so you can make the sound at home. You can just listen, you can hum, whatever it is that you need. So inhale, fingertips reach up. Exhale to Om. Om. Hands go all the way through. Inhale up. Exhale. Om. Inhale up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Pause, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. Exhale, sink back into chair. Take a dynamic chair here. So exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Pause. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, hold. Exhale, fold one more time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair, strong through the feet. Pick the toes up off the floor this time, shoulders away from ears. Good. Last breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to earth. Step back, downward facing dog. Press into your shape, breathe. Right leg lifts. Exhale, step through. High lunge. So you have an option here. You can come to high lunge feet or warrior one feet, whatever is going to be easiest for you. You're going to cycle between warrior one and pyramid. Arms come up. Find your warrior one. Exhale, front leg straightens, hinge forward. Maybe you draw the toes up towards your nose just to intensify that lengthening. Inhale, rise back up, warrior one. Exhale, fold, straighten your leg, toes draw towards your nose. Inhale, foot plants, come back up to warrior one. Exhale, fold, toes to nose. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, fold, toes to nose. Inhale, warrior one. Two more times. Exhale, fold, toes to nose. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, last one, toes to nose. Inhale, warrior one, hold. Arms up or arms to hips, whatever feels best for you. Press into your feet, engage the muscles, hug them to the bones. Inhale, fingertips up, folding into pyramid. If you need blocks for your hands or stacks of books, you can. Maybe the hands just come to the shin. Choose to pull the fingertips up if you like, hinging belly to thigh for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Foot comes to the mat. Turn on the ball of the left foot. Step back to downward facing dog. Just pause. Just feeling that energy in the back of your right leg. Breathe into it. Allow it to settle. Good. Left leg lifts. Exhale, draw it through. Either lunge feet or warrior one feet. I prefer warrior one. Fingertips reach up. I just find it gives me more stability as I'm moving in and out of pyramid. But if you want the extra challenge to stabilize, come onto the ball of your right foot for lunge. Okay. Perfect. So with breath, moving in and out of pyramid here, really stay grounded in your feet. Exhale, fold. Toes pick up towards your nose if that's the variation you choose. Inhale, foot plants. Come back up, warrior one. Exhale, hands plant, toes to nose. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, leg straightens, toes to nose, belly to thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back up. 2 more times. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up. Good. Last one. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back up. Warrior one. Hold. Arms lifted or hands to hips. Feel into the feet. Really press into the back edge of the right foot. Press into the left foot. Engage the back sides of the muscles. Breathe into the back sides of the muscles. Good, and moving into our last pyramid. To hold, leg straightens, fold forward. Toes can be lifted on the earth for 3 breaths. Belly to thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Foot comes to the earth. Step back to downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. 1, just letting the energy settle in the back of the left leg. Inhale, 2. Let it go. Inhale, 3. And let it go. Sit bones reach. Big sigh out. Just give your head a shake. Settle into the posture. Good. Exhale, look forward. Step forward. Top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended Tadasana all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause. Good, you're going to step back with the left foot. Bring the toes towards the long edge of the mat. So towards the left edge of the mat. Toes slightly in. Moving into Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Hands to your hips. Inhale, chest lifts. Draw your shoulder blades together. And then exhale, slowly pour forward. Now hands come to the earth. We're going to find some movement here. So with the hands on the earth or blocks, inhale, ripple the spine up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, spine lifts halfway. Exhale. Inhale, come up, ripple. Exhale, it's like you're making a wave. 2 more times. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, just flossing the fascia here. 1 more time. Inhale, lift, half lift. Belly button draws in and up. Take a moment here to ground into your feet, balls of the feet, heels. Slight bend in your knees, and on your next exhale, just fold forward. Head is heavy, pressing into your feet, into the mat, balls of the feet, heels, maybe picking your toes up. Soft bend in the knees, just let everything go heavy here. Good, hands come out in front of you. Inhale, half lift. Spine is long, bring your hands to the earth, or to your hips, sorry. You're gonna come all the way up. Turn the right foot forward into warrior two legs. Fingertips reach in opposite directions. Breathe. Press into the feet, engage the back of the muscle lines. Straighten your front leg. Now you might want a block here moving into triangle. So right hand comes to the block or the earth. You're going to hinge forward, length on the right side of the body. Inhale, come up. Just breathing. Left shoulder drawing onto the back. Pressing back with the right hip, really pressing into the earth with the right foot, and feel the lengthening through the back of the right side body. Or the right side leg, sorry. Keep breathing. Good, keep the block where it is. Inhale, come back up. Turn the foot into more of warrior one feet and step it up. Front leg straightens again. So you want the back foot up a little bit, maybe more like pyramid pose feet, so less space. Reaching forward with the left hand, you're going to bend and bring the left hand to the block this time on the inside of the right foot. Now you can stay here. This is more like a pyramid variation. Heart reaching forward, right hip draws back, left hip draws forward, or you can come into revolve triangle. Right hand to your hip. Start by just drawing the right shoulder blade onto your back. Now the right hip's going to want to kick out to the right to cheat. Press it back in space. Right hand maybe reaches up, not necessary. Pull your right toes up off the mat, lengthening through the crown of your head on every inhale. Exhale, maybe finding a little bit more twist from the thoracic spine. Right hip pins back in space, left hip comes forward. Firm through your feet, last breath in. Good, exhale, hands to earth. Step back, downward facing dog. So again, you're just allowing the energy to settle on the back side of the body there. Feel it, notice it, send your breath there. Breathe. Good, exhale, look forward, step forward, top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended Tadasana all the way up. Good, exhale, hands to heart center. Step back with the right foot this time so that the toes are pointing the right side of the mat. Hands to your hips. Inhale, lengthen, shoulder blades draw together just for a moment. And exhale, fold, wide-legged forward fold again. Same thing, charging into your feet, fingertips to the earth or blocks or books in front of you. Inhale, half lift, spine ripples forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, spine ripples. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. 2 more times. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Last one, spine ripples forward, half lift. Exhale, let it all go, fold. Soft bend in your knees again. Rooting through the ball of your foot and the heels. Maybe pick the toes up. Upper body is heavy. Press into the mat with your feet. Feel the energy, the pull running up the back line of your body. Breathe into that. Good. Hands to the earth. Halfway lift. Hands come to your hips. Press into your feet. Come the rest of the way up. Feet turn towards the front of the mat. Warrior 2 feet. Come into Warrior 2 just for a moment. Hands reach in opposite directions. Press into your feet. Pressing the feet away from each other. Ripping your yoga mat in half. Trikonasana triangle. Straighten the front leg. Hinge forward at the hip crease. Left side of the body stays nice and long. Charging into the back foot. Charging into the front foot. Right hand comes to the hip, right shoulder blade on the back. Maybe you lift the right fingertips up. Really stay grounded in that front leg. Left hip is dropping back. Feel that pull in the back side of your left leg. Toes can be reaching up towards the nose here. Breathe. Lengthen that left side body even more. Breathe even deeper. Good. Inhale, come back up. Step the back foot up like pyramid feet. Okay. Turning the chest towards the front of the mat. Hinge forward. Right hand to the block or stack of books to the inside of the left foot. You can stay here in pyramid shape with the chest lifted. So the key here is to drag the left hip back in space. Right hip presses forward. Or you can come into revolve triangle. Left hand comes to the hip. Draw your left shoulder onto your back. That might be enough. Notice when you do that that the left hip pops forward to cheat you out of the pose. Pull it back in space. Charge through your foot. Maybe the left fingertips reach up. Keep drawing your left hip back. Right hip presses forward. Maybe the left toes pick up off the mat. Charge into the whole left footprint. Breathe into it. Good. Last breath. Come back through center. Hands meet the earth. Step back. Downward facing dog. Feel the energy. Breathe into it. And slowly lower knees to the earth. Sink your hips back on your heels. Balasana, child's pose. Forehead to the earth. Breathe into it. Gently press yourself up to your knees, coming into toe stretch. So tuck your toes underneath, press back, and sit up. Hands to hips. Just breathing into the soles of your feet. Breathe. If you need to come forward, out of it, and then come back in, that's fine. Just for 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Hands come to the earth. Sit bones to the sky, downward facing dog. Find that shape, long spine. Press into the earth with your hands. Sit bones reach high. Good. Exhale, look forward. Step forward, top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, hands come through, heart center, fold all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to earth. Step back, high to low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step through, warrior one. Breathe. Solidify your warrior one, really charging into the feet, making sure to connect with that back edge of the left foot. Now with breath, exhale, fold forward, fingertips reach back. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hinge and reach. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hinge and reach. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hinge and reach. Inhale, come back up. One more time. Exhale, hinge and reach. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Turn onto the toes of the left foot. Bend into your left knee. Inhale, come forward, warrior three. Now that can be anywhere from toe on the mat to toe hip height. Hands to heart center or reaching forward. Chin tucked slightly. Those little flashlights on the pelvis are both pointing towards the earth. Left toes draw towards your knee. Internally rotate the thigh. Breathe. Charge into your standing leg. Last breath in. Exhale, hands come to earth on blocks maybe, or books. Standing split, so lifting the left leg as high as you can, trying to keep the pelvis parallel to the earth. Let your head be heavy, shoulders drop, maybe give them a little wiggle. Give your head a little wiggle just to remind yourself to let it all go. Breathe into the back of your right leg. Last breath in. Exhale, left foot meets right foot. Padangusthasana. Feet come hip width apart. Peace fingers around your big toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. So you can make this really passive and just let the upper body fold forward. Or you can take your elbows out to the side and make this a little bit more active by pulling on the toes and drawing your belly towards your thighs as you let your head hang heavy. Feel the pull at the backs of the legs. Breathe into it. Good. Release hands to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring big toes together, heels slightly apart. Exhale, fold. Hands to earth. Step back. High to low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Settle in, breathe just for a moment. No rush, just making sure to mark these transitions and to feel the energy. Good. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through, Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. The left foot forward. Heel to heel alignment, back foot at 45. Settle in, engage with your feet, drop your shoulders away from your ears. Settle. Now with breath we move. Exhale, hinge forward, arms sweep back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hinge and sweep. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge and sweep. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge and sweep. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale, hinge and sweep. Inhale, come up, pause. Exhale, hands to heart center. Turn onto the ball of your right foot. Bend into your right knee. Hinge forward, warrior three. Toes on the mat or hip height. Hips are closed, pointing towards the earth. Soft bend in your standing leg. Charge into that foot. Right toes flex towards the knee. Hands can stay at heart center or extend them forward, depending on how you're feeling, how much spice and fire you want today. And just breathe. Lengthen your spine, lengthen through the heel. Crown of your head for one more breath. Exhale, fold, standing splits, hands to the earth or to blocks. Try and keep the hips parallel to the floor, heel lifts up. Still charging through the back, or through the left foot, breathing into the back of the left leg. Good, last inhale. Exhale, right foot comes to meet the left foot. Feet hip width apart. 3 options here. Ragdoll. Hands to opposite elbows, fold forward. Padangusthasana. Peace fingers around big toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Or Padahastasana, gorilla pose. Hands come underneath the feet so that you're standing on your hands. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Elbows come out. And just shift your weight so that you're even between the balls of the feet and the heels. Upper body is heavy, shoulders release, head releases, jaw releases. Breathe. Good, hands come to the earth, heel toe your feet back together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended Tadasana all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause. Just letting that energy settle. Inhale, fingertips reach. Exhale, hands through heart center, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to earth, step back, high to low plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Settle into it. Good, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, come through to warrior one. Rise up. Lace your hands behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift your chest up. And exhale, hinge forward. Chest comes to the inside of the right leg. Clasp hands can stay on the sacrum. You can also use a belt or a yoga strap if you have it to create more space for your shoulders if you need to. Or you can reach the arms forward. Really charge through the back edge of the left foot. Belly button draws in and up like there's a little balloon underneath your gut. Looking back at the left foot, breathe. Good, last breath in. Exhale, hands to earth, step back. High to low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause, settle. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, direct through, warrior one. Heel, heel alignment, fingertips reach up. Breathe. Make that space between shoulders and ears. Settle into your feet. Find that foundation. Exhale, hands clasp behind the back. Reach, open the chest. And then exhale, hinge forward. Chest to the inside of the left leg. Arms stay on the sacrum, either clasped or space between them with a yoga strap. Maybe reach the arms forward and let the head drop, belly draws up like there's a little balloon under your belly. Stay firm in your feet. Press into the back edge of that right foot. Stay in your left foot. Last breath in. Exhale, hands to earth, step back, high to low plank or no plank from toes or knees. Inhale, up dog, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause, settle in. Good, walk the hands back to your feet. Take the feet wider than mat width apart, coming down into Malasana Yogi Squat. So feet come wide, elbows to the insides of the knees, hands to heart center. Opening up. Breathe. Now if this doesn't feel good for you or it's not accessible, you can sit on a chair, sit on a stack of blocks or books on the edge of the couch, whatever works for you. Just focus on pressing the knees open. Now we'll work to get into the back side body. So from here, bring your hands out, lace the fingers, pointer fingers point forward. Exhale, you're gonna round the spine, reach the fingers and press the knees wide. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, round and reach. Inhale, back to center, straight. Exhale, round and reach. Inhale, back to center. One more time. Inhale, or exhale, sorry, round and reach. And back to center. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Beautiful. Come to seat. You're going to come into boat pose here. Several variations. Sit back on the sit bones, chest lifts up. So the key here is to always keep the spine nice and long. Heart reaches forward. Soles of the feet can stay on the mat. Place the hands behind the thighs, lean back. Maybe you lift the feet up. Core is engaged. Shoulders away from ears. Maybe the hands float. Maybe you can straighten your legs. I'm just going to hold here with your breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, soles of the feet come down. Lace the hands behind the thighs. Curl your chin towards your chest and press back through your mid-back. So your arms are going to catch on the backs of your thighs as you press your back and you'll feel this stretch through your upper mid-back between your shoulder blades. Really a nice stretch. And staying here. Head drops heavy, breathe into it. And inhale, release. Good, coming to straddle. So the legs come wide. Root down through your sit bones. You might want to move the flesh away from the sit bones. If you need to elevate the pelvis, you can grab a folded blanket or maybe even a block to sit on. to elevate the pelvis and allow it to tip forward so that you can find the proper alignment for the pose. Okay? So inhale, lengthen the spine. We're going to take this 2 places, active with the spine long to get more into the backs of the hamstrings, and then passive with the spine rounded so that you can get more into the spine. So it'll work from the bottoms of the feet to the frontal attachment site on the bottom, on the forehead. So inhale, lengthen. Now first active position, you're just going to hinge forward at the hip crease. Toes draw towards the hips. So the spine is nice and long, chin stays tucked. And it doesn't matter how far you come. Let's take 4 breaths in and out here. Now, let the spine round and the head hang heavy. It might allow you to come a little bit deeper. Again, 4 deep breaths here. Fingertips to the earth. Inhale, lift your chest up. Draw your knees together. Squeeze in. And then we'll come into a single leg forward fold. So the left leg is forward. Sole of the right foot to the inside of the left leg. Move the flesh away from your sit bones. Same thing, active with the spine long and then passive. Turn towards your left leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Reach the heart center forward, chin tucked slightly. Hands to the earth, 4 deep breaths. Now let the spine round, passive, 4 deep breaths. Inhale, gently come back up. Left hand comes to the right knee, right hand behind the back, lift the chest up. Just take a nice gentle twist over to the right. And come back through center, switch the legs. Right leg comes forward, sole of the left foot to the inside of the leg. Turn your chest towards the right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Hinge belly to thigh to start. Exhale, fold. 4 deep breaths. Now let the spine round. Think nose to knee, 4 deep breaths. And slowly rise back up to seated. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind the back. Lift your chest up, twist open to the left. And gently come back through center. Both legs extend in front of you, forward fold. Again, move the flesh away from the sit bones. This is a posture that if people need support under the hips, this is usually the one. So I encourage you to sit on a folded blanket if you need to. Same thing here, actively folding belly to thighs, 4 breaths. Passively folding nose to knees, 4 breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Chin tucked slightly, you want your spine nice and long, 4 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Let it go passive. Round your spine, knee to nose. 4 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. And gently roll all the way back up. Soles of the feet to the mat. Come onto your back. Draw your knees in, squeeze in. Soles of the feet to the mat, supine twist to the right, hips shift left, knees go right, shoulder blades ground, gaze is left. 4 breaths. Inhale, knees come back through center, opposite side, hips shift right, knees go left, gaze right. 4 breaths. Inhale, knees back through center. Draw your knees in, squeeze in. One last time, chin tucks in. And then bring your body to the earth for your final resting posture, Shavasana. Whole backside body on the earth. Feet wide, hands beside you. Now, I would recommend for Shavasana, for the backside body, to grab a block if you have it, or a stack of books. Just place the block underneath the skull and take that bottom bony ridge of the skull and hook it on the edge of the block, the occiput. And just tuck your chin and just let the head kind of hang heavy and stretch out through the backside body. You can maybe roll the head back and forth a little bit. Whatever you choose for your Shavasana to be, on your back, on your side, maybe on your belly. Just settle in. Really focus your breath to the entire backside body, right from the soles of your feet up through your calves, hamstrings, glutes, lower back, middle back, upper back, through your neck, or up all the way around the back of your skull, right to the forehead. Just draw that breath up that entire line, that energy ascending. Then exhale down the entire line, just pushing out anything that's not serving you. Stay here in your Shavasana for as long as you like. I encourage you to take as much time as you can. And when you decide that it's time to return, do so slowly with slow movements, with big breath. And just move off of your mat with more space, more intelligence, more intuition. And thank you for joining me for your practice today. The light in me honors the light in you. Together we bow and say, Namaste.